For B, okay, we start off with 5 positive counters. Okay, so we have 5 of these. And then we want to subtract 4 negative counters. Okay, so we have 4 of these. There's no negative counters here, but we want to take away 4 of them, so let's add. Right, so we have the 5, but let's add the 0 counters, but we'll add 4 of them. Okay, if we add 4 of them, right, that means we can take away all 4 of these negative counters from the existing 0 counters here. So then we'll have remaining the 5 original positive counters and the 4 positive counters we got from the 0 counter. Okay, so that's 5 plus 4, so we get positive 9. Okay, so the difference is positive 9. For C, okay, we have minus 10, right? So that's 10 negative counters. And we want to take away 6 positive counters. Okay. Again, we don't have any positive counters, but we want to take away 6 of them, meaning, right, we have our 10, but we need to add 0 counters, but we'll have to add 6 of them, right? That way, if I take away 6 positive counters, right, I can take away the 6 from the 6 we got from the 0 counters. What's remaining is the 10 original negative counters and the 6 negative counters we got from the 0 counters. Okay, so then we'll have 10 plus 6 negative counters, so that's minus 16. Okay, so this is minus 16. For D, right, from 10 negative counters, we're taking away nothing, right? So we'll just be left with the 10 negative counters. From here, we start with 10 positive counters and we want to take away 7. Okay, so we'll be left with 3 positive counters. So that's plus 3. For this one, right, we have 8 negative counters and we're taking away one of those negative counters. Okay, so we'll be left with just minus 7, right? Because we'll be left with 7 negative counters. For G, right, we start off with nothing, right? So we start up with nothing and we want to take away 10 negative counters. Okay, so there's 10 of these. Because there's nothing here, we need to add 10 0 counters. Right? So we need to add 10 of these. That way, when I take away 10 negative counters, I can take away 10 of them that we got from the 0 counters, and we're done here, right? So we'll be left with just the 10 positive counters from the 0 counters. So this will be just plus 10. Okay, so this is plus 10. As for H, right, we have 21 negative counters. Okay, and we want to take away 20 positive counters. We have no positive counters on this side, so what we need to do, right, we're going to keep everything the same, except we're going to add, right, so to this we're going to add 20. So we're adding 20 of the 0 counters to this. Okay, in doing so, right, we're taking away 20 positive counters. We can do that by taking away from the 20 positive counters we got from the 0 counters. So then what we're left with is the original 21 negative counters and the 20 negative counters we got from the 0 counters. Okay, so then we have 21 plus 20 negative counters. So that's the same thing as minus 41.